Next up, we've got Colin Bashor, who says, how do you feel about class meta attitudes and the issues associated with public opinion?
Oh, that's a fun one. That's a really fun one.
Infinite can of worms. Because I think that if the World of Warcraft developers have got to target everything towards a balanced meta, game's going to be real boring. Real boring. Because, I mean, perfect balance is, how do you get that? You know, how do you, I always say, how do you balance, like, Flayed Shot and Wild Spirits to not be a mechanical decision under any circumstance? Yeah. You can't.
No.
But you still should be able to have the cool big AoE one, and then the cool single target one that lets you do your kill shot, because that's two different fun types of gameplay. So how the hell do Blizzard do this, and how do you get past the player issues where it's like, yeah, sure, there's some balance things led to, say, the faction balance issue and the meta that's happened there, but also so much of it is the network effect and the fact that the communities have formed over there for high-end play, and therefore it's just going to skew more Horde, because that's how it's been set up. How the hell do you deal with these metas?
It's actually... Okay, this may not be the most satisfying answer I could possibly give, but I think the simplest way is a combination of two things. Combination one is get rid of the outliers. So never do an 8.1 sub-rogue again. Never do that. Never do a 6 point whatever demo lock.
Oh yeah.
Just never have a class feel like they are actually like being shot into space, because that's what happens so many times. Try your best to keep those up and just apply massive buffs where they needed. Just go whatever. You're so bad, we'll need to fix you. That's step one. Just to stop, you want to stop people feeling terrible. People feeling good is fine, I think.
Yeah.
Being the best is like, oh yeah, I chose correctly. Just don't have people think, oh, I chose, like, I'm so dumb. My beloved class is gone. Never do that. But the second part of that is the cyclical thing, or the cyclical balance, where it is just keep throwing ingredients into the pot, swap stuff around, and try to avoid that feeling terrible. It's a case where, like, Holy Paladins, they've seen some nerfs in these patch notes. Good. Hurts me to say, but we're a bit busted.
Your Holy Shock is 2% more expensive now.
Yeah, so maybe I'll actually go through mana when I'm not being so stupid and spamming Flash of Light for no good reason. I mean, for a bit of context there, Holy Paladin mana costs are so low that our expected gameplay with a Glimmer build and using Shock Barrier Legendary, mana's not a problem. It's a problem for other classes. We also do too much single target damage, which is, you know, kind of stupid for a healer, but we're just too strong. Take that down. It'll hurt me, but it'll stop Mistweaver monks feeling like they've been shot, like they haven't been taken out the back and gotten rid of. Try to avoid that feeling and cycle things around, keep things a bit fresh. And here's the real kicker, I think. Try to enable that without destroying classes, because a lot of the problem is you see the same problem in games where you pick like a hero or you pick something for a short period of time. You know, in League they can cyclically balance all day long. Yeah. Because such a small percentage of the player base are like super mains on a character that go, damn it, well, you know, Darius isn't so strong in this patch, I guess I'll just have to go back to playing Malphite. God, I think I've aged my League of Legends gameplay by using those two. But like, they can't do that with classes, so do that with your systems. Do that with like a couple talents. Let things cycle in and out. Don't make people feel like their class is bad. And then that's all you can really do.
Yeah, so for some reason I'm going to switch it over from Mr. Rich Evans to Mr. Mike Stoklasa. That has no significance, but we can assign significance to it if we really want to. It's that sort of thing. There's always going to be a mathematically best option. People are always going to work that out, and the top end's always going to gravitate in that direction. Yeah, for sure. I think the best that we can do is, or the best that can be done, is to mitigate the, as you said, basically damage mitigation and making sure it's not too busted overall. Yeah. And then I think the best thing you can do is, I don't mean ignore it in a stick your head in the sand, but you kind of just have to accept the meta is going to form. You got to be comfortable with the meta forming, make sure it's not too damaging for the game, and then I guess move on and do other things, because I don't really know if there's a way to fix this. that, you know, that isn't like the PvP system of Legion or whatever, where, you know, they just were like, we've achieved sort of better balance by just scaling everybody automatically. Where that starts to, you know, is it more balanced? Yes. Does it sort of start to damage the game a bit? Yes. So I think that's the situation there.